The roots of cooperation between Japan and India are not new. For decades, both countries have sought to build bridges in education, technology, and culture. This agreement to exchange more than 500,000 people over 5 years can be seen as the peak of those efforts. In the past, student exchange programs between Japanese and Indian universities were limited in scale, involving only hundreds or a few thousand individuals. Now, by expanding this number to more than 500,000, the project reflects how serious both sides are in deepening their partnership. One key area of exchange will be education. Thousands of Indian students are expected to study in Japanese universities, particularly in fields such as robotics, artificial intelligence, and advanced engineering. Japan, with its reputation for cutting-edge technology and research, provides an attractive destination for students eager to gain world-class training. At the same time, Japanese students will travel to India to study areas such as information technology, medicine, and cultural studies. India's rapidly growing tech sector and its rich academic traditions offer knowledge and skills that complement Japan's strengths. Another important focus of the agreement is the professional workforce. Japan is facing a well-known demographic challenge. Its population is aging rapidly, and its birth rate remains very low. This means that the country increasingly needs skilled workers in areas such as healthcare, construction, and information technology. By welcoming trained professionals from India, Japan hopes to fill these gaps while ensuring its industries continue to grow. For Indian professionals, working in Japan represents a chance to gain experience in one of the most technologically advanced societies in the world, and to bring those skills back home later. Beyond education and labor, cultural exchange is also a vital part of the plan. Imagine hundreds of thousands of people experiencing each other's traditions, food, festivals, and everyday life. Japanese participants will get to discover India's diversity, from its classical dances and yoga traditions to its varied cuisines. Meanwhile, Indians in Japan will experience tea ceremonies, traditional arts like kabuki, and the unique mix of modern and traditional lifestyles in Japanese cities. This level of exposure could reshape how both nations see each other, building respect and understanding across cultures. Of course, such a large movement of people does not come without challenges. One of the main reasons the agreement became controversial in Japan is the fear of cultural dilution. Japanese society has long valued harmony, continuity, and strong social cohesion. The arrival of such a large number of foreigners raises questions. How will communities adapt? How will schools, workplaces, and neighborhoods adjust to new customs and languages? For some citizens, these questions create unease. Demonstrations in several Japanese cities reflected these worries, showing that people are not against international cooperation itself, but are cautious about its speed and scale. From another perspective, many analysts believe the concerns could ease with time. Human exchange often begins with hesitation but can evolve into opportunities once people experience the benefits firsthand. For example, students who study abroad often return with not only academic skills but also lifelong friendships and broader worldviews. Professionals who work in different countries usually develop a deeper sense of flexibility and problem-solving. By applying this logic, the Japan-India exchange could generate thousands of personal success stories that will, over time, overshadow initial concerns. The benefits for India are also enormous. Beyond the chance for students and professionals to gain advanced training, the agreement opens doors for research collaboration. Joint laboratories and projects in fields like clean energy, climate change, space technology, and biomedical science could emerge as a result. With both countries investing heavily in research and innovation, combining resources and minds can accelerate breakthroughs that would have taken much longer separately. Furthermore, the cultural aspect of the exchange could inspire new trends in art, literature, and entertainment. Just as Japan's anime has become globally popular, Indian cinema and music may find stronger audiences in Japan. Cross-cultural projects, such as Japanese-Indian film collaborations, design partnerships, or even culinary fusions, may appear in the coming years, enriching both societies. Another overlooked benefit is tourism. As hundreds of thousands of students, professionals, and families travel between the two nations, tourism will naturally rise. Visitors from India may explore Japan's historic temples, cherry blossom festivals, and futuristic cities. Japanese travelers to India may experience the Taj Mahal, vibrant festivals like Diwali, and the diverse natural landscapes from the Himalayas to tropical beaches. Increased tourism means stronger economic links and mutual appreciation. While critics focus on the risks, supporters argue that the long-term rewards are worth the effort. History shows that cultural exchange often strengthens societies rather than weakens them. For example, Japan itself has borrowed and adapted ideas from other cultures throughout history, from Chinese writing systems to Western technologies, and each time it has integrated those influences into its own identity without losing its core traditions. By engaging in this large-scale exchange with India, Japan may once again prove its ability to adapt while preserving its heritage. India, on the other hand, is known for its pluralism and diversity. With more than 1 billion people and dozens of languages and cultures, the country has experience in balancing differences within its own borders. This makes it well prepared to contribute positively to such a massive exchange. Indian participants are likely to bring not only technical expertise but also resilience and adaptability, qualities that will be appreciated in Japanese workplaces and schools. Finally, one cannot ignore the symbolic significance of this project. In a world where many regions struggle with isolation or division, Japan and India are choosing to build bridges on an unprecedented scale. More than 500,000 people will become living ambassadors of connection, understanding, and shared growth. Their stories, challenges, and successes will shape the narrative of cooperation in the 21st century. In conclusion, while the Japan-India exchange of 500,000 people has sparked debate and raised questions, it also represents a bold vision for the future. Education, work, culture, tourism, and research will all benefit, creating countless opportunities for individuals and communities. Challenges exist, but so do the chances for remarkable achievements. For viewers who wish to explore more stories like this, full of cultural depth and human connections, stay tuned to Rella, where every journey is a path to knowledge and discovery.